All right, everybody, welcome to the program. You are tuned in to the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. I'm your host, Triple R. Glad you could join in. And we got a doozy for y'all, boy. Do we got a doozy McWoozy? All right, we're gonna get this show started. We're gonna go mega deep. Hopefully, we don't go too deep. But let's get this thing started, baby, because I'm Rock and Roll Rebel. I'm Triple R. You are listening to the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. Make sure you like and subscribe. YouTube loves that. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I need to get to 1,000. 1,000 likes, 1,000 subscribers. You can follow me on Twitter. That is my only social network. All the other ones are dead. Rock and Roll Rebel, all ones. The L's are banned. I got the other one in there because it might be unblocked. And if I get unblocked, we're going crazy because I got a lot of followers there. So, with that being said and done, let's get into it. What's going on out there, people? How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday. We're having fun. There's a lot going on. They got the thing in Ohio where they blew up the train. They put all the chemicals in the air. What's going to happen with that? I mean, I think all the wildlife and everything already that is passing away. I did do a program earlier about that. But without further ado, let's get into this. Let's see. Can we share this screen? Oh my. That's just too much. That's just too much. But we're going to go frontwards to backwards. What are they hiding, people? What are they hiding? There's just too much chaos going on. There's balloons flying over. They're trying to fake like it's UFOs or aliens coming in. What are they hiding? What's really out there that can devastate everybody? Joe Biden, today, I believe, got caught with his brother with the Saudis. They got a $150 million deal with the Saudis. And we already know Biden was in with China. We know he's got documents all over the place. We know Hunter Biden's laptop is real. Well, we're going to dive in deep. We're going to get deep into the program. As you can see, according to some people, the United States government blew up the Nord Stream pipelines 1 and 2. And that supplied natural gas from Russia to Germany. They said they were going to blow it up. There's video evidence. I can pull it up if you want to, but I think we already know. This is something right here. This is what I want to get into right now. This is amazing. Now, I'm going to ask you if this is NBA or NFL because they know they have problems with stuff. So let's get into this. How do I pull this up? Let's pause this real quick. We're going to start this from the beginning. Let's get a full screen. I'm going to slide over to the side so we can both react. So this is going to be wonderful. This is going to be wonderful right here. All right. Let's take a listen and tell me what you think.
Said, Dad, guess which is it? Is it NBA or NFL? 36 have been accused of spousal abuse. 7 have been arrested for fraud. 19 have been accused of writing bad checks. 117 have directly or indirectly been bankrupted at least 2 businesses. 3 have done time for assault. 71, I repeat, 71 cannot get a credit card due to their bad credit. 14 have been arrested on drug-related charges. 8 have been arrested for shoplifting. 21 currently are defendants in lawsuits, and 84 have been arrested for drunk driving in the last year. How many of you think NBA? How many of you think NFL? Well, the answer is neither. It's the 435 members of the United States Congress.
Congress. Congress. Yeah, the people that are making our laws, telling us that we got to wear masks, telling us that we got to get jabbed up. It's wild. It's wild out there. And I suggest everybody pay attention and protect themselves at all times. Floyd Mayweather told me that. Protect yourself at all times. All right, folks, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to go back up. Yeah, we're going to go back up. Oh, my. The Illuminati is always watching. That's 100% sure. All right, here we got DeMar Hamlin. He was the Buffalo Bills player that suffered I guess they won't say, but he collapsed on the field. And he was with the interview with Michael Strahan. He used to be a Giant player. He had the most sacks of all times. Let's rack this up. And let's see what they got to say here, okay?
From the ICU, the question on so many minds, what caused his heart to stop beating?
You're 24, peak physical condition, could run circles around me right now. How did doctors describe what happened to you?
That's something I want to stay away from.
I know from my experience at
What'd he
NFL,
say?
they do more tests than anything. And in the course of you having your physical, did anybody ever come back with any, say you had a heart issue or anything that was abnormal?
Honestly, no. I've always been a healthy, young. That's something I want to stay away from.
I know from my experience.
What was the question? What was the question? He don't want to answer what happened. He asked the doctors.
That's something I want to stay away from.
I know from my experience at NFL, they do more tests than anything.
So he don't want to say what had him collapse on the field. You figured he would want to tell people what made him collapse on the field so they can protect themselves. But for some strange reason, he don't want to say. I don't know. Maybe it was the new movie that's coming out, Cocaine Bear. That might have something to do with it. What's that other movie? Let me do a side note before I jump off on anything. That new M. Night Shyamalan movie with Scott Batista in it, where they're in the woods and Batista shows up. I seen the trailer. Can we pull the trailer up? Let's see if we can pull the trailer up here. But I want to know what y'all think about this because it doesn't make much sense if it's any other way except this way. Here we go. Maybe we can pull the trailer up. I don't see it. This is the movie I'm talking about right here. Yeah, this is the movie I'm talking about. What is it? M. Night Shyamalan, Knock at the Cabin. Let's see if we can find this because I really want to bring this up to attention. Because it doesn't make sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Well, we gotta make that an end. Because, whoops. All right, we're having some technical difficulties. Here we go. No, I'm trying to find a trailer. I'm trying to find this trailer for y'all. Why aren't they doing it? Why aren't they doing it? No. I guess we gotta type. We gotta type everything these days. Back in my day, you didn't have to type everything. You type like 2 words, and it would just pop up. That's Keanu Reeves, Guy Ritchie. Did the internet get rid of it? Oh, here we go. Tell me what y'all think of this. Let's watch this together. Let's watch this together. Hold on, let me pause it.
What do we say? You shouldn't make the.
Hold on, let me pause this. Let's restart this because this was curious to me because I asked my beautiful wife in this situation what we would do, and she basically said, "What are you talking about?" You'll see what I see, and let's get into it. Let's make it full size, and we'll watch it together. Let's give you all full screen, get the whole cinematic appeal.
Hi there. Can I talk to you for a little bit?
You have to come inside right now. There were 4 of them.
What do we say? You shouldn't make things up when we're talking about.
Can you open the door, please?
Open the door. FBI.
They're breaking in! I got you, baby.
We're not here to hurt you, but you have to stay here in the cabin with us. Families throughout history have been chosen to make this decision. Your family must choose to willingly sacrifice one of the 3 of you to prevent the apocalypse.
We're not sacrificing anyone.
For every no you give us, hundreds of thousands of people are going to die.
It's really happening.
Sweetheart, close your eyes.
Will you make a choice?
You have to
I'll make a
somehow
choice.
trust us.
We're normal people just like you.
It doesn't matter. None of us believe you.
We will never choose anyone.
I'm afraid the rule is that no one's allowed to leave until you choose.
Do you really think it's all just a coincidence?
I have to believe that.
My son is gonna die. His name is Charlie. As a mother, I am begging you.
You're the only one who can stop this. Andrew, I saw something. There was something in the light. And I feel it now.
I'm taking my family and I'm leaving.
If you fail to choose, the world will perish.
We've been given the chance to decide the fate of everyone.
Time's running out on the world.
I'm scared. There is nothing more flawed and perfect in this world than our family.
Please make a choice.
Always together. Always together.
I will ask for the last time. Will you make a choice?
Well, there's that. Okay, so now let's talk about this. I got sidetracked. I know I'm all over the place, but you have 2 gentlemen. I guess they're involved with each other, and they have a child. I guess they adopted because 2 men can't sort of have babies together. Sort of got to have the equipment. So wouldn't it be an easy choice? It's an easy choice. Like if you have the regular nuclear family, you got a dad and a mom and a kid. The dad's going to check himself out, right? That's the manly thing to do. That's what you do. But then they got this, and it's like, what are they going to do? I think M. Night Shyamalan should have did it better if he had like some, the ladies. That would have been better if they had to choose. But you have 2 dudes that got to choose over their daughter. I just thought, I don't even know what that movie did. I'm curious. I want to look that movie up and see if it made any money in the theater. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to bring attention to what's really going on out there. They're really trying to they're trying to hurt us. I don't know why they're trying to hurt us, but For some reason, they're trying to hurt us. But I already showed you the NFL clip and versus the NBA, and we realize that's all Congress. That's true. You can Google it. And a lot of them are in debt or they beat their wives or something. So let's get back here. The Illuminati's always watching. We saw the Damar Hamlin. He would not tell what made him collapse on the field, which is scary. He figured he would. You know, he would step up to the plate and be like, look here. This made me collapse, is what the doctor said. He might have had a clogged artery or something, but what are you going to do? These are the clouds over Ohio. All right, let's get into this next video. This next video is this is going to sum up pretty much everything that they're trying to hide. I don't know why they're trying to hide this. But there must be some serious people that are involved in this. So let me pull this video up. Let me pause this over here on this side of town. Yeah, let me pause this on this side of the town. Let's bring it up full stream. All right, let's bring it over here. All right, right here we got the Pat McAfee show. We love him. He was a punter for the Colts. He was a great punter. We got the great Aaron Rodgers, and I guess this is a co-host. But let's just start this up from the top, and let's see what's happening.
Especially Navy pilots, I believe, with unidentified flying objects. So this is not surprising. Obviously, there was some sort of Chinese spy balloon that was up in the air.
That is 100%. I don't know if it was Chinese. They were quick to jump on Chinese. Now, if you think about this, I was old enough to remember 9/11. I was alive. I was, I don't know, I was 20 years old, 20. 9/11 happened. And within a couple hours, right away, they were like, oh, it's Osama bin Laden. Right away. So is it a Chinese satellite or what is it? But that's neither here nor there. Let me get it back into my boy A-Rod for the Green Bay Packers.
Lasers. Allegedly. And there's been a few other objects that have been shot down. I believe that this has been going on for a long time. Interesting timing on everything. There's a lot of other things going on in the world.
What? Like what? Well, you're saying you're saying, oh, looky here. Is that what you just said? Bang. That's what you said?
Could be some of that, yeah.
No, that doesn't happen.
No, of course not.
Did you hear about Ohio, bro? Did you hear about Ohio, East Palestine?
What's going on now?
Dude.
They blew up that thing and the fish and everything died?
Yeah. Yep, sounds like you know. Yeah, sounds like you've read up on it. Yeah, I don't know what blew up, how it blew up. It was on fire for I guess like 20 melays before it ended up derailing and go. There's some wild shit going on right now, Aaron.
Did you hear about the Epstein client list about to be released too?
Whoa. Allegedly, yeah. I assume we have to say because I'm getting sued by a guy that used to be a starting quarterback in which you were a backup quarterback. But what's that? What are you talking about?
There's some files that have some names on it that might be getting released pretty soon.
And that's 100% true. That's 100% true. The Epstein client list, I guess, is supposed to come out. But none of that makes sense, though. Because we already seen, like, the airplane flight logs and all that. So what is this list going to do? I don't understand what this list is going to do. We already know Billy Clinton. We already know Prince Andrew. There's Kevin Spacey. There's tons of celebrities that were involved in this. Ghislaine Maxwell is still in a prison. Granted, she's in a nice prison, I think, but it's so weird that something like this, the Lolita Express, could just go away like that. But, hey. I just talk about what I hear. I just talk about life as I know it. You know what I mean? Let's get back to. I got a couple more things here. We're going over the brand. We're going over the time I wanted to spend on here. But make sure you definitely like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's where the money will be made. Make sure you follow your boy on Twitter at Rock and Roll Rebel. No G and no L's. The ones are banned. But I think, hopefully, Elon got me back in the game and we'll be Rock and Roll Rebel. No G. We'll see what happens. But let's keep this moving up along the road. We got y'all remember
pilots, I believe.
Y'all remember my boy Tom Green back in the day. He had the Tom Green show. He was a comedian. He was on MTV. He married Drew Barrymore, who was in E.T., who now has a show on she's on some daytime television. I don't even think anybody watches television no more, but he has gone 100%. He was iffy. He was iffy. But now with this video right here, I think he's full blown patriot, and he wants America to be back, even though he's a Canadian. So let's get into what he's got to say. Let's see if we can get here. Yeah, let's flip this screen for y'all. Let's flip this screen. We're going to go full size, and we're going to react together.
Hi, I'm Tom Green, and forgot to mention the other reason this UFO information is coming out now is because they're trying to distract us all from the fact that we're about to get released the Epstein Island list, as well as what's going on in Palestine, Ohio, with the train derailment and the chemical release of chemicals into the air, which is being called possibly as bad as Chernobyl, and the fact that World War III might be about to start in the Ukraine war between USA, Russia, and China. So that's what's going on. Good to see you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day. There's UFOs.
That's 100% true. That is 100% true. And if there's anything I can do, if anybody's out there watching, the EMP is a bomb they drop. It's a nuclear device that they drop high in the atmosphere, and it kills all the electronics. It kills everything. So if I was anybody, I would look into a Faraday box. Put a radio, computer, a phone, or something in there. Just Google Faraday box, how to build them. You can buy patches and all that. And if you have safes, people watch out for safes, because most safes these days are electronic keypads. You can replace them out for an EMP proof. They have, it's basically like lightning. You got a lightning protector for your house. You can get one of those lightning protectors that hook into your circuit breaker, but protect yourself at all times, people. And I love all y'all. And make sure, people. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Let's make sure here. Oh, hear me? You are listening to the Rock and Roll Rebel Show, and I'm your host, Triple R. And I want you to make sure that you like and subscribe. YouTube loves it, baby. YouTube loves it. Like and subscribe, and make sure you follow me on Twitter. I get real live. I clap back. So if you want to clap at me, I'm gonna clap back. And make sure you like and subscribe. That's the main thing. That's the main thing we're trying to do. We rocking and rolling, baby. We rocking and rolling. And we got one more. We got one more for the evening. We're already at 24:20. We going along tonight. This is the grand
unidentified
finale.
flying objects. So this is not.
This will be the grand finale. This is with the whole Epstein thing. It's all Epstein, Trump. But there's a video from 2009, and we've seen the videos with Elon, with Ghislaine and Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein. We've seen Bill Clinton and all that, and seen the Trump photos. But I think at the end of the day, at Mar-a-Lago, Trump kicked him out. He said, "What are you doing?" He got caught trying to pick up somebody's daughter, and Trump was the only one that wanted to testify. So I don't know how far any of this is going to go, but we can watch this. This is just a few minutes. Let's pull it up on the full screen, people. Let's pull it up on the full screen. Here we go. And let's get this started. I don't know how much longer you're going to see this. I had to dig deep to find this one, but.
That book without it being totally authentic.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, just one more question on that document, and this goes to the more salacious rumors, but I would like you to just, whatever you can say on it. Obviously, our current president has had relationships with Epstein in the past, and there are those Katie Johnson and maybe other victims who have accused Trump of being involved in things like this. In my experience, Trump supporters will not listen to anything along those lines. Obviously, we're not a court of law here right now, but are those claims, though that case was dropped, it was dropped before it went to court. In your opinion as a lawyer and your experience, is there anything you can say as to the validity of those claims, or whether or not there will be any more about that?
Nothing at all. The only thing that I can say about President Trump is that he is the only person who, in 2009, when I served a lot of subpoenas on a lot of people, or at least gave notice to some pretty connected people that I wanted to talk to them, he is the only person who picked up the phone and said, let's just talk. I'll give you as much time as you want. I'll tell you what you need to know, and was very helpful in the information that he gave, and gave no indication whatsoever that he was involved in anything untoward whatsoever, but had good information that checked out and that helped us, and that we didn't have to take a deposition of him.
That was in 2009?
That was in 2009. So,
do you know if there's any truth to James Patterson's claims that Trump kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago?
I've definitely heard that. Yeah. I definitely heard that. I don't know that it was Trump himself as opposed to a manager there.
Trump's club, so
yeah,
people credit him.
Trump. I've heard the rumor that Epstein was kicked out of there for allegedly trying to pick up somebody's daughter or something like that. But I think I did chase that down as far as I could, and never was able to confirm it. But I heard it.
I'm on the same boat with that.
So, that being said, I don't know what's real, what's not real anymore. Tell you the truth, you got the Chat GP and all that. They're writing term papers for everybody. But at the end of the day, here's what we want. My boy Elon smacking old Billy Gates in the face. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love is what we're trying to do. We're trying to take a country back. I don't know. I'm just a small-time network, barely got 8 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I want to do big things. Let's get the voice out. Let's be heard. And I want to thank you all for tuning in. I am your man, the one and only rock and roll rebel. You are listening to the Rock and Roll Rebel Network. I'm your boy, Triple R, like I said. Follow me, like, and subscribe. Come on, people, like and subscribe. Let's get some things going out here. Come on. Like and subscribe. Come on, leave some comments. Occasionally I see 1 or 2 people jumping in on a live stream. But let's go, baby. Let's go. We're trying to do big things. Peace and love, and I will see you all on the other side.